Alright guys, in this video I will be showing you guys the top 10 rarest cars in Vehicle Legends 2025. Now before I get started, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's go ahead and start. Now before I go on the top 10, I just want to give an honorable mention to this Lamborghini and this Lamborghini as well. So these two are like probably 11th and 12th I would say, but they didn't quite make it to the list. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the real list. Number 10 might be controversial. It is this Bugatti. Now, many people didn't buy this Bugatti because it was overpriced and obviously it was slow. So as you guys could see, the speed is pretty slow on this thing. It isn't really that quick considering this thing was 10 mil plus. So like, yeah, this thing is pretty slow, but it looks controversial as well. A lot of people don't really like the model on this car, but me personally, I actually kind of like the model. I don't know why it has so much hate, but let's see. The only things that could actually open are the doors and the rear. So if we take a good look at this car, let's see how detailed it is. So the interior could use a little bit of work, but this is still an unlicensed model, and this is the engine in the front. So yeah, this thing was added, I believe, around if I were to take a guess, it would be Christmas of 2023, so it is quite a long time ago. But yeah, this is the 10th rarest car. The 9th rarest car in the game is this little car right here. This is the Alpine A110. I don't really see this thing much anymore, not as much as I used to see when it was on sale. Now it's like really rare. I don't know what happened to it. Randomly went off sale, and not a lot of people bought this thing because like, who would? Like, this thing was like one of the most forgettable cars in the game, and it still is. I completely forgot I even owned this thing. But something unique about this thing is that it has a bunch of opening parts, 5 to be exact. And if we take a look at it, we could see, let's see how detailed it is. Yeah, it's not really the best, but this is, like, as I said before, an unlicensed model, so obviously it's not gonna have the best quality, but it ain't bad. But yeah, this thing, I don't even know when it was added or when it went off sale. So like, yeah, this car is like so forgettable. Like, I completely forgot I had it until now. So yeah. Alright, so the 8th rarest car in the game is yet again another unlicensed car. This is, I have no clue what this car is actually, but yeah, it went off sale quite a long time ago, and it has some opening parts. That's about it. And let's see how good this thing is detailed wise. Again, it's like a pretty old model, so it's not really the best detail, but the engine isn't bad. And this thing went off sale, I believe, over a year ago. I remember making a video about when this went off sale along with 9 other brands. That was like so long ago. I don't even know how I remember making that video, but yeah, this thing went off sale with them, and it wasn't really the best car for the price. As you can see, the top speed is kind of low, which means not a lot of people bought it, so it ended up being quite rare, and it's the 8th rarest car in the game today. So yeah, if you have this thing, good for you. 7th rarest car is this Eggmobile. Now if you have this egg, you would know that, I mean, it's not really there anymore, but it used to have like a little egg shape in here, but now it doesn't have it anymore for some reason. Maybe it's because they changed the lighting. Interior is, yeah, just a chair, you know, it's not really the best. This is like a really old model from 2021, so obviously it's not going to be the best quality. And yeah, basically the only reason why this thing is rare is because it's really old, and a lot of the people who played back in 2021 probably quit. So like, yeah, as you can see, this thing has around 15,000 models. So like, actually, if we go into dealership, we can get a better understanding of how much there are, because like the egg blocks it. So if we go in here, go into limited, off sale / limited here, yeah, 15,000, yeah, as I thought. So yeah, lots of people have it, but not a lot of people that have this play the game anymore, making it really rare. So yeah, if you have this, good for you. Alright, and the 6th rarest car is this Lamborghini Gallardo. This thing was added back in 2022 at the beginning. I think it was for like the 2-3 year anniversary, don't really remember. As you can see, this thing is also an old model, and dang, this thing is ugly. Like, this thing does not look good. Like, the interior, man, like the models back then were not good. And then this is the engine, which is, it could be worse. So like, yeah, this is like the time where they didn't have opening doors or anything. So yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy I own this thing because like it's rare, but it's really ugly. So like, yeah, if you have this thing, yeah, good for you again. Yeah, that's about all I have to say for this one. And in number 5, we have the Lamborghini Reventon, or Murcielago. I don't even know, man. Like, it's a really mixed name, but I'm gonna just call it a Reventon today. This thing, again, is an old model, really ugly, and it has some opening parts. And here, let's go in free cam so we can show the interior. And wait, okay, this is the interior. It's all right. I mean, it's actually not bad considering the models back then were ugly. And that's the engine right here. Now, yeah, this thing was added in like 2022. I remember the update. It was long awaited. But I mean, yeah, this thing is pretty ugly, to be honest. I mean, we could add a wing, but yeah, I'm not really gonna worry about that right now. And a fun fact about this is the spec I have on it, I never changed it ever since I bought the car in 2022. So the spec is the exact same, which is quite insane. But yeah, let's move on to the next car. The next car is also an old model. This is the Lamborghini Sion. Pretty cool looking car. This is actually one of my favorite fake models. Nothing really opens on this car. You could see that engine there. And the interior is there. It's decent, I guess. Yeah, this car is, I don't even know. This is like the 5th rarest car or something. It's pretty cool. I mean, this thing was expensive and it went off sale with all the other Lamborghinis. You guys probably all already know that. So yeah, this car is pretty cool. Okay, so this one might be a little bit of a hot take. I might have done the order wrong. I don't really know, but I guess this is the 3rd rarest car. It's the McLaren P1 GTR. Now, hear me out here. This thing is a lot of Robux, so not a lot of people really want to waste their money on this. But like, yeah, I'm just gonna like cut to the chase. This thing is not as rare as those other cars. I just accidentally forgot to add this one. So yeah, this is also a rare car, I guess. It's all right. I mean, it's a licensed McLaren, so it boosts up the value, I guess. And the rear opens and the doors open. And let's take a look at it, see how it is. And bro, okay, here we go. Here it is. Interior is pretty good, and that's the engine in the back. So yeah, for 1,700 Robux car, yeah, I'd expect it to be a lot quicker. This thing isn't really that fast. So yeah, the 2nd rarest car in the game is this Pininfarina, or Pininfarina. I don't even know what it's called, but like, yeah, this thing is really rare because it was an 800 Robux limited that only, let's see, how many people have it? 164. Oh, sorry, out of 1,884. So like only 1,884 people have this thing. This thing is insanely rare, man. Like, if you have this thing, good on you, because I really don't know a lot of people that are willing to spend their Robux on something like this. So for a $10 car, it's pretty decent, like spec wise, obviously. Here's the back, and then the interior is here. It's a licensed model, so it's pretty detailed, and this thing is pretty cool. But number 1, it might shock you guys, and the car taking the crown is this Ferrari Enzo. Now, this thing was randomly added in the test server without a lot of people knowing about it, and somehow I managed to get this thing. It's really rare. Like, this is by far the rarest car in the game now. So if you have this thing, I'm genuinely curious how you figured it out, because like, I figured it out by my friend telling me. But yeah, I want to know how you guys figured out that this thing was in the test server. I hope this thing never gets removed. If it does, I'll be really sad. And this thing is a fake model, as you can see. So the stuff opens, and here's the engine here. Let's actually get a better look at it. Here it is right here, and here is the interior. So the interior is not bad, but yeah, this is the rarest car in the game. Now before I end the video, I know there's this one card that it's really rare. It's the RX-7. Now I didn't really have it, so like I didn't add it on the list, but I'm pretty sure that thing is also top 10 rare, so don't go hating in the comments or anything. But yeah, that card's probably around, I'd say, the 4th rarest in the game. But yeah, that's just what I'd say. But yeah, that's basically the top 10 rarest cards in the game for you. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, see ya.